In this episode, I'm going to share with you the 3 fastest ways to winning government contracts. See you on the inside of this episode. Good morning, my people. It is time for health and wellness again. I am outside walking and getting my exercise, finished my 1 mile jog. Now I'm doing my 4 mile or 3 mile walk. And so walking the neighborhood. But as I'm walking, I'm thinking, what should I talk about today? And today I want to talk about the top 3 reasons, or really the best 3 ways to win government contract fast. And I know that's what some of you guys are looking to do. You're excited about getting some government contracts and getting it fast. So there's a lot of ways. I'm not talking about the best way to grow long term, but I'm talking about the fastest way to getting government contracts. So number one reason, or the top way to get government contract is this here. Start with micro purchases. What are micro purchases? Micro purchases are contracts that are under $10,000 at the federal market. Now, state, local, they also have their version of micro purchases. Their micro purchases might be $1,000, might be $3,000, but at the federal level, micro purchases are $10,000. And with micro purchases, you're just going after POs. You build a relationship, creating awareness, and then the contracting officer or program manager, they would just order directly from you what's called a micro purchase. So that's my best way in terms of getting contract fast. What's the second way? Second way of getting contract fast is to be a subcontractor. Don't be a prime. If you are planning to be the prime, that means you have to understand how to write proposals. You have to understand how to build relationships. You have to understand how to network, how to market, how to engage contracting officers, how to build trust. These are all the different ways of what it means to go and be a prime contractor. You don't have the luxury of that. Your proposal writer, or maybe in your situation, it might be your proposal writing skills. It may not be as strong as a larger company. So what you want to do is find a partner or a prime that's already winning contracts, build a relationship with them, and tell them, share with them how good you are, the strength of who you are, and why you should be a subcontracting partner to them. I'll tell you a quick story. I'm working with this gentleman. He does environmental remediation. And we share with him this strategy. Start by being a subcontractor. He said, no, Abe, I want to be a prime. And I said, yes, you can be a prime. Best way to start is being a subcontractor. He said, I want to eat from the table, not the crumbs that fall to the bottom of the table. And I said, being a sub is you learning how to be a prime. And by working with primes, you learn how to be a prime. He said, no, I want to be a prime. I don't want to be a sub. So my role is to be a GPS, right? My role in helping companies is to, if they want to be a prime, I help them to become a prime. This company, my recommendation was start by being a sub. And they said, no, they want to be a prime. So instead of being the prime or being the sub, they decided to be the prime. It took them about 6 months trying to be the prime. And then finally they came back and they said, Abe, I think you're right. I need to be a sub first. And so we started helping them to become a subcontractor. And guess what? In 3 months, they won their first $1.2 million contract. Isn't that awesome? Being a sub usually is faster than being a prime. It took them 6 months to try to be a prime and they couldn't make it, or it just took time. 3 months of marketing and connecting, build a relationship with larger primes, they were able to get a subcontracting project for $1.2 million. So that's my number 2. Let's go to number 3. What's the fastest way? My third reason is this here. Start by going after SAP projects. What is SAP? No, I'm not talking about the software, the enterprise ERP software solution. I am talking about SAP as in governese SAP, Simplify Acquisition Procedures. SAP, Simplify Acquisition Procedure. This is where the government said every project under $250,000, the contracting officer have to make every effort to award it to a small business. So SAP are projects less than $250,000, and it is a lot easier to go after small projects that falls under this threshold. Sometimes they call it SAT, Simplify Acquisition Threshold. The threshold is $250,000. The process or the procedure is SAP. So you should start by going after SAP projects with agencies. You can market, you can engage them, and then in your conversation, you say, hey, do you have any Simplify Acquisition Procedures projects that you need a small business to support. And if you have a strong relationship with the agency, they will say, yeah, we got this coming up. We got this project here. So top 3 reasons. Number 1 is go after micro purchases. Number 2 is be a subcontractor. And number 3 is go after SAP project under $250,000. Those are my top 3 reasons of how you build a business in the government market and how you can quickly win government contracts without spending 2, 3, 4, 5 years trying to break into the industry. I appreciate all of you joining me on this episode. I'm finishing my walk here, and continue your journey in the government market. Every day, get up, do a little bit something. Get up, get out there, exercise your business, and get to these contract opportunities that you want. With that being said, you are one contract away. Keep going, don't stop. You are one contract away from your dreams, your goals, the house you want, the vacation you want, and the relationships that you want out there. With that said, have a good one. Signing off. See you in another episode. Take care.